Why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
Marvel Studios' first animated series, What If, is certainly one of the more interesting MCU projects of the next few years. The show, which is scheduled to come out in the summer of 2021, will change one aspect of each MCU film and see how it affects the story of each movie. So before it releases, let's run through the way this series can still be canon despite its episodes not being, and what stories we can expect to see this series tell. At San Diego Comic-Con in 2019, Kevin Feige took the stage at Hall H and announced just a small portion of the upcoming MCU projects. Among the 5 Disney Plus shows announced was Marvel Studios' first animated series, What If. Much of the MCU cast is returning to voice their characters in the series, some of which include Tom Hiddleston, Sebastian Stan, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Hemsworth, Josh Brolin, Jeremy Renner, Karen Gillan, and many more. The show will also feature Chadwick Boseman's final speaking role, as he recorded his lines as T'Challa before his tragic and unfortunate death. The show's main star will be a character known as the Watcher, played by Jeffrey Wright. The Watcher's job is to keep an eye on the multiverse. The Watcher is very important, as he'll peer into other realities, and that is how we, the audience, are able to see What If. So the episodes of What If are not canon to the universe, but the show can still be MCU canon in one big way. Again, the character of the Watcher is important here. The MCU takes place on Earth 199,999. So just as with every Marvel property, no matter if it's the Fox X-Men movies, the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, the comics, or even the Howard the Duck movie from 1986, it all takes place in one vast multiverse. As mentioned earlier, it is the Watcher's job to oversee said multiverse. So there is a possibility that he's mentioned later down the line or pops up at some point in the MCU after What If. So while the stories of the show aren't canon, the character's ability to pop up anywhere, including the MCU, cements the show as canon through its key character. Which means we might see the Watcher later on in a live-action production, possibly Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We'll take a quick break here to ask you to help us grow our channel by clicking the subscribe button below. It really helps us out and it's much appreciated. Now, back to What If. Let's touch on some of the storylines we can expect to see in What If. There's been only one trailer, and there's a lot to unpack from that trailer. Kevin Feige said that every movie would be covered in the show. Assuming that Sony allows both Spider-Man films to be featured, and Universal allows The Incredible Hulk to be featured, then that would equal a total of 23 What If stories that are already confirmed. And only vague descriptions for some of the episodes have been given to the public, meaning that there is still so much we don't know, leaving a fun surprise every episode as we wonder what bizarre change we might see that week. So now, let's go over the episodes that we have confirmation of. These are not full details on the episodes, but rather vague descriptions learned from trailers or what Feige said himself. One of the earliest episodes of the show will cover Captain America: The First Avenger. Instead of seeing Steve Rogers wield the shield, we will see Peggy Carter pick it up. She will go by the title of Captain Britain and be dressed in an outfit resembling the Union Jack instead of the American flag. Steve Rogers will stay skinny in the show, but will still provide field support alongside Peggy and the Howling Commandos by wearing a large 1940 suit of armor similar to that of the Igor armor from Iron Man 3.
Jarvis, get Igor to steady this thing.
Another episode will combine elements of Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther, and see what would have happened if Yondu came for T'Challa instead of Peter Quill. This is most likely the Guardians of the Galaxy episode of the series, as it will be set in space with Yondu instead of in Wakanda or somewhere else on Earth. The tail end of the first look of the show gave a glimpse of Doctor Strange fighting an evil version of himself. As of right now, it is uncertain why or how it's happening, but we can expect to see a fight between 2 Doctor Stranges in what is most certainly the Doctor Strange episode. The final and most intriguing of the episodes that are confirmed is the Marvel Zombies episode. The trailer showed a few seconds of a zombie Captain America throwing his shield at Bucky Barnes, who throws it back at him in a fantastic homage to the famous moment from Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This could be a spin on Endgame because of the outfits both characters are wearing, but another possibility could be Civil War, and Bucky is wearing a different outfit. After all, since this takes place in different universes, continuity isn't as important as it is in the mainline MCU. There are so many possibilities that predicting anything or trying to figure out what movie everything is from is pretty much impossible. What do you guys think? Will the Watcher pop up later in the MCU? And what episodes do you think we might see? Let us know in the comments. Whatever the answer, the show will undeniably be a fun and unique installment of the MCU when it releases in the summer of 2021. If you've enjoyed this quick video, please subscribe to our channel for many more, and also hit that like button below. Thanks for watching.